Yes, here we are. 2 kings, 1 crown. You already know where we go from the block to the ballroom for the social issues of the day. I am your host, PATRON, aka the Mobile, and I'm here with.
I'm also your host, Fat Daddy. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Episode number 4. I was about to forget my name. I was about to say my real name.
Again. You ain't applying for no job.
This shit feel like work.
It is.
But yeah, thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
Another Sunday. We hope everybody's blessed and enjoying their day before they get back to work tomorrow. Football Sunday. Hope you guys are enjoying the games and everything. But we back, and we got a lot to talk about.
It's messy.
It's messy.
It's like the season of messiness with couples in the industry.
Yeah.
Right? Wait. That's how much we really want to touch into this shit.
Yeah.
So boom. How was your week, King?
My week was challenging.
Yeah?
Yeah, challenging. I'm not gonna go into details, just man things.
Can I go into details?
Sure. How was your week?
No, I won't go into details about you, my bro. You know what I'm saying? You touched on some shit with me that kind of moved me, so I feel like I want to touch on it if I may.
Sure. Just don't say the company's name.
No, of course not.
Okay.
No.
All right.
And he told me that they cut some of the benefits that were associated with his job to accommodate this migrant worker situation.
Yeah.
And he works at a very prestigious place that have an essential duty to our city. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like, for them to divert funds away from our essential workers, our primary essential workers,
yeah.
I think that's wrong. And it's that's what he really wants to say, but he can't say it. And I just feel like that's wrong, and I feel your pain, homie.
Yeah, it's but I look at it, it was definitely a shocker. But we kings, man. We face challenges and we get through it. So this is another challenge.
We're also men.
We're men
and human,
and yeah.
So we need to actually absorb the trauma, because as black men we just get trauma and just feel like we just have to keep moving. No, we have to realize that. Mm-hmm. That way we don't walk around bitter. Anyway, I want to talk about
that's out the way.
I want to talk about the saucy season, as I would like to call it. Will and Jada. Hi.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Hey. And then you all over social media like this man wasn't some type of backbone of integrity for your relationship.
I keep telling y'all, clout is a disease. This woman, she's a clout chaser, bro.
They say it come in threes. Remy and Papoose, Will and Jada.
Who next?
I don't know. But please, whatever demon is lurking here, stay away from me. I don't want no wahala. Cause damn, boy.
Yeah, it's bad.
That demon is making matters messy.
Yeah. So what's the new news? She came out saying that her and Will have been separated
for 6 to 7 years.
Okay, who gives a fuck? Like, who really cares? Why do you need to come out with that? She tries to destroy this man, bro. And Will, you a sucker for going for that. You got to take accountability too, but let's stay on her real quick. Why you look at me like that?
Nah, I'm looking at Will, because Will, like, that ass, bro. You should have been took Shorty in the corner and like,
you Will Smith, you get $20 million a movie. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with this, like, you bugging, man. You bugging.
You let Shorty get way out of control when she kept talking about Tupac, my nigga.
Yeah. Yo, and then, don't you know, after he slapped Chris Rock, she said, I don't know why he did that. Like, I was caught by surprise. Because he went and did that. He did that to defend your honor, and you still sticking a knife in his back.
You know what's crazy though? That's what goes to make men feel like, why do we need to put ourselves out there or make ourselves vulnerable when at the end of the day when we walk away, you still gonna look at me like I'm a stupid ass nigga? Yeah. Like this man made himself a spectacle in front of millions of people for you.
After you fucked his son's friend in his bed.
And even after, you still can't just let that situation go. You need to let the world know about that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You whack.
You whack. You super whack.
Talking about, me and Tupac shared an alopecia. Release.
I don't know. What?
Nigga
said Will Alicia.
Nigga said he was casting a juju spell on Jada.
No, but I'm serious. Like on like a real note. Like what? I think it's like a deep hate. You have a deep hate.
For who? For what?
For men. Like, why you keep doing this to this man, yo?
Because he's making himself vulnerable enough for it.
Think about it. Will and Jada, bro.
Okay.
She nobody would even pay any attention to her. She's not that big of a. She's not an A-list celebrity.
Back in the day, she was.
Back in the days,
so
on a different world and all that.
Yeah, okay, but I mean, she still had her moment though. We can't not her moment.
So you're still trying to stay in the limelight by disrespecting?
She might be doing some shit behind the scenes, bro. We don't know. We don't know. You know, we not them type of hood niggas.
She ugly any fucking.
We not them type of podcasters that sit here and try to do the ultimate investigative, reportive situations about these people's lives. It's not that serious. You know, we speaking upon what they give us. We do enough superficial research to know what we need to know to have the kind of opinion that we have.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You feel me? So, and that's where it is.
It's sad though.
It is.
It's sad. Like you guys are, whether or not you want to accept this responsibility, you are a role model. You understand what I'm saying? Same thing with Pap and Remy. You are role models. You might not want to claim that, but unfortunately, that comes with your status. Why are you emasculating this man? Will Smith is. Everybody loves Will Smith. Everybody loves Will Smith. Like in the movies. You know what I'm saying?
Don't you want to say this is systematic?
This is not systematic. This is selfish. There's no machine behind her that's making her do this. She called that man on her show. What was the name of her show? Round Table, whatever. You call your husband on the show to tell him that you were fucking his son's friend in his bed. And
she called him.
Yeah, on her show.
Right, and then what happened is she sent a black van full of 5 goons and threw him in the back of the van and had him come to the show.
You know what I'm saying? Like, really?
Yeah. No! Okay, no!
Yeah.
You feel me? No. He went on his own. This is why when I said maybe it might be systematic, because he let that shit go on way too far, way too long. You were supposed to either check that or leave.
Okay, now I had an idea of why is he accepting this? Me and you had a conversation before we started the episode today. Now I Googled, was Will Smith raised by a single mother? Will Smith passed the superstardom began in West Philadelphia, where he was raised by his single mother, Carolyn Bright. With no man in the house, I can see how a man can fall victim to this, because this is what.
So then say the S-bomb so we can get the show rocking the way we need to.
Systematic.
Go.
They're more cultured and bred to be wives. And I'm not saying the immediate Puerto Rican and Dominican. I'm talking about like when you say Latin America, you mean Colombia. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So you're just talking about Dominicans and Puerto Rican?
Yes.
Well, then I have to agree with you.
Because even those South American, Hispanic countries are really racist against African Americans.
No.
They have a racist perspective.
You got passport brothers that's going out to these countries and they're living a good life.
You see, and that's the thing. The homie was like, Papa Patrol, I need you to laugh. I need you to smile. But then he would say things like that.
Every time your African accent come on, I need you to do Spanish. I didn't say that.
He would say this. Yo, bro, you never heard of when Argentina whitewashed their population of black people, dark-skinned people?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro. Like, African Americans is hated all over the world. Dark-skinned people are hated all over the world.
I heard like in certain cultures, like our complexion, they're racist against. If I'm lighter than you, I'm better than you. Yeah, we both fucking black, bro.
House nigga, field nigga.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's
bro.
systematic. Going back to what we was talking about, you know, there's really no race of woman outside of a Hispanic woman. And when I say Hispanic, I mean Puerto Rican and Dominican. And they don't fully understand 100%. But when it comes down to understanding what an African American goes through in this country, so no one could compare to an African woman.
You would think our own women would understand, but it's like sometimes, I'm not saying all, because I love my sisters. I don't love no bitches. I love my sisters, so I'm not saying all. But you would think after battling a day, I know my work day. Sometimes I come home, I'm exhausted, bro. Like mentally exhausted. I don't want to come home and have to fight another battle. You understand what I'm saying?
What's making us talk about this right here, the fact that we're talking about the concept or the situation that happened with Jonathan Majors. You know, a lot of you might know him from the cowboy movie.
Yes, I love it.
Hate It the Hard Way on Netflix. That was a good movie.
Creed 3.
Yes. He's in the Marvel universe. He was in the Ant-Man.
Good actor.
You know,
talented brother.
Yeah, very good actor.
Talented brother.
So what happened is he was inside of a cab with his, I guess, associate at that time, because he never claimed her. So then he got a text message from another female saying, "I wish I was with you. I wish I could kiss you." Some madness like that. As a matter of fact, here's the clip.
So Jonathan Majors' case could finally be headed towards dismissal in the next month, partially because of a video that the DA's office never wanted anyone to see, according to Jonathan's attorney. The prosecution held onto this video, which proves Jonathan's innocence, for over 4 months. And then when they finally turned over the video, they buried it in over 2 terabytes of discovery data without flagging it as state evidence law requires. So this video is one that most people have been waiting to see since Jonathan was arrested 6 months ago in March. It's a video that shows Jonathan's accuser, his ex-girlfriend, directly after the altercation, in which she said Jonathan was responsible for her broken finger and a cut behind her ear. But
I see what happened.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is this.
That's a dangerous woman, bro.
No one will understand the kind of position she was putting that man in unless it was an African American woman or a Hispanic woman to a certain degree.
Now, he has been vindicated of these allegations, right? But you know what helped him out? Keeping his composure. I say this every episode.
I'm sorry, King.
What?
That's not what helped this black man out in this
You don't think
situation.
so?
No.
So what you think helped him out? The cameras?
The cameras
Okay.
and the driver.
Okay.
Because no matter if that man kept his composure or not, without those 2 pieces of evidence, you saw what happened. You heard what they said.
Yeah.
The DA office planted that evidence, coerced that lady into certain statements.
And y'all should be brought
Y'all should
on
be held
charges.
accountable
Y'all should
for
be
that.
brought on charges because you're a prosecutor for the state, and you withheld evidence to actually convict this innocent man that you know you had the proof he was innocent, but you still kept going. Why? For clout? You wanted to be famous for putting him away? That'll make you more money and ruin this man's life?
These people don't care about us, bro.
I'm glad that he got vindicated from the... That's a dangerous woman.
But the sad part about this, they still went and arrested this man off this woman's testimony.
But they have to.
That's a granted. You
Yeah.
see, this is why this is the king right here.
They have to.
It's like Scott, it's like Jordan and
That's
Pippen.
yo, bro,
You see
bro.
how he threw the alley-oop?
I can go outside right
now.
now and women say, "Oh, he slapped me." They gonna lock me up. Let
Right.
the courts, and then
But
figure
this
it
is
out.
this is the bad part in this instance. He filed charges against this woman twice.
I didn't know that
He filed charges against that woman twice, and they didn't arrest her yet.
before this incident.
After the incident,
Oh yeah,
because she assaulted him.
She privileged. She privileged.
This reminds me of Rosewood all over again. Rosewood, Florida.
That's crazy because when Square Boogie Jones saw my man walk past him, he I'm gonna go after him. This ain't your issue, bro. First of all.
And you ain't built for
And his
killing.
wife had to, well, his girl, whatever he was with, had to push him on the wall, like, yo, mind your business. And the way you look physically, I don't think he wanted to run down on that man.
Come on.
He a marvel.
Come on. What you people need to
That
understand
man
is
physically fit.
when
That man
these
would put his
people
foot in
do
your
6,
ass.
7, 8 months of training behind the scenes for these martial arts and these scenes, what do you think happens to that muscle
He
memory?
know a little something.
Like, it's not that he.
They should have let, you know what? When he walked past and dude tried to run at him, I wish they would have let him go and caught that ass whipping on camera. Because he wouldn't have been in this wrong. You run up on me. You don't know what's going on.
What you mean he wouldn't have been in the room,
If he whipped that boy's ass.
bro? Why are we talking about this topic in the first place? White privilege. That's the whole basis behind this whole Jonathan Majors topic that we touching on, because it's white privilege.
That's not just white. You know, listen, you have black women who do shit like that too. Insecure women who, if you don't want to be with them, they'll rather see you destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Than to tell the truth, and they want to be the victim. They
But
want to
once
be.
again, bro,
That's extreme 100%.
that goes back to what I was saying about an African American woman wouldn't have took it to that extent unless she's a plant. Robin Givens.
Oh, yeah, Wow, that was a good.
You see what I'm saying? You can't hear in our history of entertainment, in any shape, form, or fashion, an African American woman or a Hispanic woman going out their way to tear down an African American man that's built his career like that.
On lies, you lie.
That's why I said it takes us
Rosewood.
back to Rosewood.
Rosewood, yeah, you keep saying that.
A white woman made a false claim and gathered up that whole town, and they went and destroyed a prominent black community because she was having an affair with an African American male.
Can I use the bathroom?
Did you raise your hand?
Ooh, history of reparation payments. Oh, I know it's going to be something good in here for African Americans. Let's see. Japanese Americans, 1.6 billion from the USA. Jewish claims of Austria, 25 million to Holocaust survivors from Austria. Indian and Eskimos, 250,000 square miles of land from Canada. Japanese Canadians, 230 million from Canada. Ottawas of Michigan, 32 million and an 1839 treaty from the USA. Chippewas of Wisconsin, 31 million from the USA. Seminoles of Florida, 12.3 million from the USA. Sioux of South Dakota, 105 million from the USA. Klamaths of Oregon, 81 million from the USA. Alaskan Natives land settlement, 1 billion plus 44 million acres of land from the USA. German Jewish settlement, 822 million to Holocaust survivors, Germany. I know it's going to be something good in here for African Americans. I know it is.
Yo, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to King's One Crown, where we go from the block to the ballroom with the social issues of today. I'm your host, PATRON, aka the Mobile, and I'm here once again with.
And I'm also your host, Fat Daddy. Thank you for tuning in.
We're about to wrap this situation up.
Wrap it up.
You know, one thing we don't want to do, we don't want to bore you guys with all the facts that y'all niggas normally get, because it's really not that serious. I just feel like we try to bridge the gap between the stuff that happens on TV to the shit that y'all niggas really go through.
Yeah.
You know, because there has to be some type of connection here. You know, we don't see the relate.
And this wasn't planned either. This But yo, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Yo, we love you guys, man. And
listen, every day we get new subscribers. That means that is definitely promoting us some way, somehow. Thank you. And listen,
it's not a race, it's a marathon. We're gonna be